So on May 28th, 2024, I published a video right here on the podcast, and it's entitled, To Be Honest, I Hate This Crap. So I was talking about the lore that is Uncle Howdy and the Wyatt Six. The Wyatt, now that we know, is SICKS, not the number six, because there's five of them. The sixth spot is, from my understanding, I was told, is a spot of homage to Bray Wyatt. And then who else knows? It could be Alexa Bliss sliding her ass in there at some point, which that's debatable if she's even relevant to the look of the whole Wyatt Six, which is what we're about to talk about. So they finally arrived. I said that the whole lore, the little scans of the serial numbers and all those things, and all of this stuff they had you go through was boring me. I was ready for them to let's get the shit going. Let's get the show on the road, because that was going on for months. Okay, well, finally they're here. Finally they're here. They showed up on the June 17th episode of Raw. No, yes, it was Raw. Excuse me. And I just want to be clear. The episode of Raw, in my opinion, wasn't good. It was actually fucking boring. Everyone will say that Raw was fantastic because of the last 6 minutes. The Raw was unbearable, okay, for me. I never make it through, and I had to make some decisions about whether I'm going to go forward watching Raw and just go get the highlights or watch the 2 hour version on Hulu. I think I'm going to do the 2 hour version the next day. Anyway, they made their debut on June 17th. I'm going to say it was fantastic. The debut was fantastic. You had Nikki Cross crawl out like the Grudge, crawl to the lantern, point to the bat. You had, I want to say, you had the big dude with the red hair, Eric Rowan, in the Rambling Rabbit. He done bonked somebody over the head, got the people laid out. Then you keep going, and you got, I want to say that was Dexter Loomis, who's Mercy the Buzzard, sitting up on the speaker, and then took out everybody in the gorilla section. Keep on going. You run into Hoskins the pig, which they say is Joe Gacy. He rubbing his head. He done bust. Somebody done bust damn Gable in the head. Y'all say he got his brains blowed out. I say he just got hit in the head. Okay, I think the guy who had that big splosh of blood next to him, I think he got his brains blown out. But Chad Gable just got hit in the head. Okay, and then we finally made it to Bo Dallas in Uncle Howdy garb. Did his little finger roll, walked all the fellas to the front, met up with Nikki Cross, Abby the Witch, stood up together, did the little head thing where they go side to side. The audience loved it. I loved it. He picked up the lantern. We're here. Blew it out. I said, okay then. Okay. Okay, I like that. It's giving Rob Zombie. Okay, it's giving, 90s grunge. It's not as cartoonish as Bray Wyatt's, puppets from the Funhouse. They were very like, paper mache type put together. It was, but this group, they really went. They got the mask. Nikki Cross's mask is fantastic. I think it's a smile built in. Everybody looks good. It looks fantastic. It looks fantastic. I'm not above reproach. I just said I was bored with the build up. I'm ready to see him. I seen him. Excellent. Then we move on to SmackDown. Matter of fact, SmackDown ran it back, showed us what was going on, because everybody was like, oh shit, what's happening here? Apparently Uncle Howdy showed up on Pat McAfee's show. Like, everybody's making comments about it. I think Jay was the funniest. He was like, listen, y'all can have the Fireflies back. Like, I don't want no smoke with them. They back there busting heads and shit. I'm got my thing, they got their thing. It's cool. Now, fast forward to Monday Night Raw, I believe. They showed up on Monday Night Raw, and Nikki Cross. After Chad Gable had a match, I couldn't with Bronson Reed and Braun Strowman, which was just a bunch of bullshit. The smoke came out, the lights dropped. The smoke came out the ring. Nikki Cross came from under the ring, crawled her way to Chad Gable. He fell, he's scared or whatever. She turned her attention to Michael Cole, and she had a box for him, gave it to him, and she just walked off all the way around to the back and walked into the smoke, disappeared. Okay, cool. What was in the box? A VHS tape. He's talking like it's the Stone Age. Yes, I still have a VCR. Unfortunately, I don't have no VHS tapes no more, but I could have played it for him. So they went and got the tape, and on the tape was Bo Dallas talking to Uncle Howdy. And I guess this is something of more of a cathartic situation for Bo Dallas, because he got to explain what's going on. Now, the question was, is Bo Dallas riding Bray Wyatt's coattails? Because let's be honest, Bo Dallas never was at the top of the card. He never was like this whole big star. You know what I mean? He got people over with the Bo Leave, and I did like the B team, but it never was like Bo Dallas, yeah. He was going to join Bray Wyatt, supposedly. Well, he kind of did, because I think he was Uncle Howdy when Bray Wyatt was alive, and he had that Mountain Dew match with, what's his name? LA Knight. It didn't go well. It was a spectacle. It was a clown show. Everybody ripped it or whatever the case may be. So now he is taking the reins with this. So this is the conversation he's having with himself, that essentially he wanted to be his brother. He wanted to do all the things his brothers do. He worshipped his brother. That's his brother. Whoop, da, whoop, da, whoop. I'm not really sure, and no one really could tell me what exactly Bray Wyatt's character was outside of. It seemed like he was always in his own head. Okay? Toward the end, this is what I think. I could be wrong. I don't know. But this is from my perspective. It seems like his world of psychosis was brought to life in the WWE world. Okay? Bo Dallas said he wanted to be a part of that, and he was not able to do it. He loves his brother. This seems like I said, cathartic for him. Now, we got that video, and then we went back to Michael Cole, and no one mentioned it, no one broke it down. It just happened, and that was it. These are the things that I'm like, okay, all right. If you're going to explain everyone's reasoning why they joined the Wyatt Six, good. Give us the lore. But if it's only because all of them are technically losers, and so they got together to fuck up some shit and ruffle some feathers, that do sound like retribution. Anarchy. Retribution was supposed to be making fun of the Antifa during the whole, pandemic era. But I mean, I could see where Uncle Howdy is going to each of them and like letting them know, like, y'all a bunch of losers. So, I'm a loser too. So let's get together and put something together and get in these people's minds and wreak havoc and fuck up some stuff. Now, this is what I want, and I'm going to wrap this up. If you already got them busting heads and stabbing people in the throat and shit, then that's what you should have them do. They don't need titles, because if they start getting pinned, it's going to take the lore from you. Because how do you pin Sister Abigail? How you pin her? What is her finishing move? She should be fucking like choking people out or doing a guillotine. It should be something outrageous. She should be coming and like jugging people in the ribs with knives and shit. This is a psychotic bunch of people. It reminds me of the game Manhunt, okay? Manhunt for PlayStation 2. Fantastic game. Still got it. Manhunt had a bunch of different gangs, and all the gangs had their own issues and things that they wanted to do, but they were psychotic. They were crazy. You had to overcome them to get past this guy who put you in a snuff film. This is what the Wyatt Six is giving me. The Devil's Rejects is what I saw. I didn't see the Wyatt Six. So if this is what y'all gonna give me, I want to see some blood all the time. If the superstar turn around and fucking Eric Rowan, who's rambling the rabbit, is standing behind them with a mallet, he should be bunking people on the head with that shit, and they should drop. And his mallet should actually be the big one that Bray Wyatt had when they had the Hell in a Cell. I still to this day don't understand why he didn't hit fucking Seth Rollins on the head with that mallet. Give Eric Rowan a bigger mallet like he had with the Bludgeon Brothers, and let him bump people on the fucking head. If fucking Joe Gacy, Hawkins the Pig, is standing there while somebody trying to get a match, how you supposed to wrestle that man? I don't understand. How you gonna pin Hawkins the Pig and he look like he done killed by 6 people and buried them under the house? I don't understand how they going. That's the only part I find is going to be fascinating, how they going to spin this. Dexter Lumis, I already like Dexter Lumis. I think they could have did something with him, just simply him being a psycho killer anyway. That dropped the damn ball, Triple H. So now he's Mercy the Buzzard. He was sitting on a speaker and bust this man's head open, and it was a big splatter of blood. How you pinning Mercy the Buzzard? Like, you can't pin these people. They fucking killers. That's what I want to see. So, yeah, I'm interested. I'm not going to say it's the most exciting thing on WWE TV, but I want to know how you going to book these people to keep them exciting. This ain't going to be no damn therapy session with Bo Dallas trying to get through his grief, because we all grieving with him. I want to know what the booking going to look like. Where would Alexa Bliss even fit in this group? Alexa Bliss is colorful play. I'm going to get back to you. I'm a child. Wow, wow, wow. She got all that supernatural shit. These folks ain't supernatural. These folks remind me of the movie Deliverance. Some backwood ass killers that you made a wrong turn and now they're going to eat you. Look like some Resident Evil type shit. That's what I want to know. How do y'all tell me? How do you pin Mercy the Buzzard? How are you going to pin Rambling Rabbit, Abby the Witch, and Hawkins the Pig? How you going to pin Uncle Howdy? Let me the fuck know. Y'all hit me in the comments and tell me what you